Deficit 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Jackson's pass.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up
fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
1st down, Ravens.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Snead's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Ravens.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Watch the whip. Hey! Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Here we go.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 2nd down now, it's White. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
58 right there. Watch the slant. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
On 3rd down, Newton flushed out right. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Gun. Check 31. Check 31.
Play action. It's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Check 41. Hey, man, screen. Watch the screen.
Running out of the gun with White. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A 2-yard
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. On 2nd down, it's White. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Hey, pick your game up. Check 37. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the 8. Fresno. Check it back.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Complete to Marquise Brown.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
That's good.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Newton on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Gun. Great. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch the slip.
2nd and 10. Newton again. It's complete. James White. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
What we got? 58, boy. 58, Mike.
Going with White here, toss left. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He can't find it. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's good for 28 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A shotgun snap for Newton. Steps away to his left. That's complete to White. Flexing his muscle at the 30. But he breaks through another tackle. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. White, he will push his way down to about the 14. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Opting to run again here with White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's third down.
On third down, Jackson being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Patriots take over.
34-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. He's got White here. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Complete.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. To throw on 3rd down. Newton flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
32. First down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On second down now, it's Ingram, and they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Gilmore. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Ravens first down.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7. Yard line.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Yeah, they're going to try to eat some clock with Michel. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Let's go. It's our field. 20. Hey, it's our house. Hey, check 20.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
48, come on. Hey! Be a long day for you. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
I know you feel that.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Newton, eluding the pressure right. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Newton's going to throw it. Flush to his right. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Open man is Myers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Newton to throw. To Michelle on the screen. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Again, this is Michelle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Michelle. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.